Hi, I'm Keith Armour from the Adult Education and Workforce Development Department. With the weather changing and starting to get a little cold, we're starting to go more inside. So for today's Lunch and Learn, we're going to focus on arts and crafts with a wonderful online resource, Creativebug. And it's all free with your library card. Well, all right, we've arrived at our website, chpl.org. There's two ways to find Creativebug that's pretty easy. We're going to go right up here in the search area, right up here. We're going to change it from catalog to our website. And then we're going to just type in Creativebug. Now, Creativebug is one word. So we type it in and there is Creativebug. So we can click right there and get to it. I'm going to show you another way. Go right up here to our logo, go back to the home page, and then you can go to Research Databases. Creativebug is under the category of lifelong learning, and these are online courses. We're going to click here, and it's the second one right here, Creativebug. And when they say they have more than 1,000 videos, they mean it, and it's for every skill level. And it's really taught by those artists and experts. And they have all sorts of different arts and crafts projects that you can work on. Now, you do have to have a library card. You can go to one of our 41 locations. It's very easy to get a library card, and you could go right here to Creativebug right away. We're going to click here. Now, what would happen normally is you would get a screen that you'd have to put in your library card number and your PIN. I'm already logged in. It shows, it says, welcome back, Keith here. It has right here is my, what I recently watched, my account, everything. I can even log in or log out this way as well. But just on their home page, they have some really great things. So this is something that is brand new. This right here is some other classes that I might be interested in doing. These are some recommended right here. And of course I could click up here and view all. And then they have what's new at Creativebug, and they have what's called daily practices. Daily practices is if you're really wanting to learn different skills on different crafts, that's a really great series that will just give you one little step that you build on each day along the way. Their new releases, we'll take a look at that right now. And here's some of the new releases. Here, of course, is this one right here about making a bird costume. But you can see all of the other ones that are just newly released. All right there. Things that they are adding on all the time. We're going to go back to their home page. Right down here are recently added patterns and printables. So remember, you can print for free at the library. So if you find one of these right here that you would like to print out the pattern or get a printable, you can do that at your local library and then create some things. Here's some seasonal classes that are coming up, and it is getting to be sweater weather. And so those are some seasonal things here. And then they also spotlight some members also down here. But the great thing about this is right up here, I'm going to move my mouse over classes, and you can see yarn crafts, sewing, quilting, needlework, art and design, paper, kids and teens, holiday party, jewelry, and home and food. So if I just go right here to quilting, you'll notice that another drop-down menu shows up, baby and kids, modern quilts, quilt tops, all sorts of different things. And then right over here it says for beginners, quick classes, and techniques. So let's just look at some beginner type classes. Now I could go over here and see all the quilting classes, but since I'm a beginner, I'm going to click right here. And you'll notice several things. There's 23 that are under the beginners class of quilting. And each one right at the top, it will tell you how long the class is. Now remember, because you are logging in with your information, you can stop and start at each one of these classes. But if you sat through and watched the whole thing, it would be 43 minutes. Let's look at this one right here. This is Intro to Quilting. Sounds perfect. I'm going to click onto that one. And you'll notice several things right here. You'll see an overview, and these are all the videos, and you can see the time that the video has, how long each video is. Now, if I just click on the, let's just click on materials.
There's a few materials you need in order to get started, so let's take a look at them. We'll be using a sewing machine, some batting. We've got our fabrics for the foreground.
And what I love about Creativebug is the production value. You'll see that you had a camera that was right there on the instructor, but then an overlay camera that you can see exactly what he's talking about, and you see closed captioning. It will default to closed captioning. You can turn that off. You can watch this as many times as you like. You can expand it. You can do some more settings right here, and then you can add even more videos on that as well. Now, if you scroll down, we are moving from the videos here. We're scrolling down. Here's the overview. Here's a complete list of what you need. But you can even download the materials list, and you can even download a intro to quilting, which he wrote for you. And then here's what you're going to learn and what you'll get. And you can even see some reviews from other people as well. And then at the very bottom, it will show you some other things you can do that are related to this particular class. So a really great way to introduce yourself to quilting and all sorts of other crafts. We're going to go right up here, and we're going to move right over here to kids and teens. And this is one of my favorite sections because it actually breaks it down by age group. And it also, you can do holiday, party, jewelry, paper, sewing, yarn, but you can have all of these as well. The learning daily practices here, and you can see there's all sorts of different daily practices. Now you'll notice the time is a little bit longer for each one of these because these are daily practices that are about 30 days each. You can come right up here and go to Learning Journeys. And there's a lot of different learning journeys. You can see home sewing, learning to knit, art of bookmaking. And then if we go over here to resources, you've got the calendar. You can look at the instructors. Say you really like a particular instructor, you can actually find some other things as well. Really a great class. Here is one that is coming up in November. It says enjoy a free live event. They do live events. We're going to go to resources again and go to calendar. And you'll notice that these are the different classes that they've been adding. And as they start adding them to the calendar, it says you can add it to your own calendar. That way you will be reminded right up here that you have signed up for something. So definitely check out Creativebug. It will keep anyone very, very active, learning all sorts of different arts and crafts. Really a great, great thing. If we just go over here, here's all this drawing and home decor, all sorts of different things, all free with your library card. I'm going to click out and tell you a couple more things. So don't forget to check out Creativebug. Thousands of award-winning art and craft video classes taught by artists and design experts, all free with your Cincinnati and Hamilton County Public Library card. I'll see you next time for another Lunch and Learn.